know it might not feel much time has passed, but it has been 2 months since I last recorded Owl House, and of course the last episode was the worst episode of the entire show according to everyone. I've also been binging Witch Hat Atelier, like both the anime and the manga, and it's so superbly similar, but apparently unrelated to one another. People have said that Witch Hat Atelier inspired the Owl House, but someone linked me that it was a pure coincidence how much it's similar. So if you like Lumity, you will enjoy the dynamic between some of the characters in Witch Hat Atelier. Perfect stuff. So that has been quenching my thirst for Owl House, because obviously I was recovering from top surgery. I could not record, so and it took a lot out of me to not just go and watch. So that has been keeping me busy. And yeah, like always, there's an extended version on Patreon, so go check that out as well. And without much further ado, let's just watch episode 9 of The Owl House.
Behold the wonders of the human realm.
Wait, the whoopee cushion is just a chips bag with a flip phone attached to it. And I was just not paying attention to the football. I just thought it was one of those American paper nacho boxes, but it's a hat umbrella? Weapon? Question mark. If you're used to a fantasy environment, that it absolutely can look like it's gonna unlock some sort of nuclear weapon or something. So I don't blame him for that. I love the question mark.
This little fella's one of their most valued objects.
Paperclorp.
It even mimics the sounds of the human ocean.
I'm also fully convinced that actual real life archaeologists sound like this when they dig up stuff. And to us, it makes total sense because we don't have the context clues, right? But now, as a viewer, as a human viewer, we know the context clues of these objects. And him gushing about it, it's just perfect. Love it.
The paperclorp is a stunning testament to human ingenuity.
How did he get the clorp part?
Is this what the president of the Human Appreciation Society thinks passes as human artifacts? Because at my old school, we had real treasures.
Oh, he has actual stuff. No, just stuff that looks like it. So it looks closer, but it's even more junk. That's crazy.
I want to touch them.
Go ahead. In my club, we didn't have any dumb rules.
You didn't mean that.
What are the rules? Okay, no touching, no role-playing as humans. See the human fantasy club down the hall. What? They have a human LARP club. Stop asking about human something, and then the rest is completely unintelligible.
Well, this isn't your club.
Who thinks I should be president?
Mattholomule for prez.
Mattholemule is a crazy name, by the way.
These are fakes.
What?
Oh, exposed.
You can't prove that. It's your word versus mine.
I don't know what to believe in anymore.
Oh, he's gonna look for Luz to help him.
What if I brought in an expert? How about
An
a
actual
real
human? I just predicted he was gonna say that at that moment. That was crazy. I had a moment like that as well in Has Been Hotel episode 4. During the song Loser Baby, at some point, Angel Dust says what? And I was confused at the same time. So I said what at the same time, which was perfect. Really funny to see in hindsight, but it's also, it looks like sorry. It looks like I set that up, but no.
she'll prove I'm right.
Sure you will, Augustus.
That's gonna be an interesting thing, considering that she is still banned from the school. But maybe this is gonna be the episode where she's gonna actually prove herself, apologize for her actions, and enroll in the school.
I'd love to go to school with you, but Principal Bump banned me from Hexside.
Uh-huh.
Bump did you a favor.
You'd feel like Eda at this point in time already understood that Luz would love to learn more about magic, regardless of who teaches her. But it seems like old habits die hard, and especially regarding the school. She is not a fan of the school whatsoever.
Well, I would love to go someday. Better than unpacking boxes in the Eda coven.
The more this episode goes on, the more it feels like the body swap episode was seriously just filler. I'd assume that they understand each other just a little bit more, but it's just the same old dynamic and nothing was learned. Okay, thanks Disney.
I want to learn magic, and they teach that at Hexside.
Well,
she has no rebuttal for that. That's crazy. I love that.
I don't want to hear another word about Hexside, unless it's Hexside is on fire.
I really hope in this episode we're gonna learn more about why she hates that school so much. It makes sense for her character, right? But there's gonna be a specific reason, especially since we learned in the last episode that she always wanted to be part of her coven and wanted to be part of the Emperor's coven. Like that was her dream with her sister Lilith, right? And something changed, and I think it has to do with school.
I used my HAS presidential authority to pull some strings. I got the ban lifted.
Oh my gosh, of course I'll be there tomorrow.
The fact that she believes that, this really shows that she's a 14-year-old.
You did it, Gus. You did it, Gus. You're the smartest. You're the best.
Victory dance, let's go.
Sweet moves, little dude.
I always forget you're there.
I forget I'm here too.
Wait, he said boop instead of hoot hoot for once.
You lied to our best friend. You don't understand. The members were going mad. They were touching objects.
Uh-huh.
What about all the wanted posters? What wanted posters? I also got this.
Uh-huh.
Behold, your new cowl.
It's the wrong way around. It looks cute on her though. It looks adorable.
Hide your ears. I want to keep you under wraps till the big reveal.
You bring the razzle, I'll bring the dazzle.
Where did she keep the confetti?
Do you always have confetti on you, or...?
Yeah, that's a good question. Why are clocks always screaming in this series? Who came up with that?
We better get going.
Bye, friend. Be safe. Make good choices.
I mean, they're not making good choices either. On one side, I am like, Luz, how can you even believe that and how you're not even smelling the least bit of suspicion? What am I saying? How you're not the least bit suspicious of what is happening here with all the context clues. But then I remember that she has ADHD, and impulsiveness is like a big thing with ADHD. So sometimes when something goes your way or you can finally do the thing you wanted to, you're not skeptical. You're just like, really? Let's go. And then just don't question it. Source, me. But then there's also Willow, who I think might be more on the autistic side. I don't think she's like autistic, but like if I had to put her somewhere, right? Also source, me, who's like, rules are there for a reason and we're only gonna get more in trouble and lying is not a great idea. I'm not fun at parties, okay? There's a reason I don't go.
I'm trying to protect her. Hexside chews up anything unique and spits out bland mush.
You taught me, and I turned out just fine.
Right.
I gotta get that girl into school.
I love that the parameters of how good her teaching is Hoodie. Something in me tells that Hoodie was a lost cause from the beginning, but the fact that she is so horrified by him, she's like, okay, no, I'm gonna discard all the things I said about school. She needs to be taught by an actual qualified human being. Which being? They're not all witches race. I'm confusing myself.
Whoa! Ah!
That's a unique way of bullying. At least that's better than wedgies. Get wrecked.
Trouble.
I mean, that is one heck of an effective way to get people to behave. Like, it's non-violent. It's just like, yoink, you're going to detention. Like, there's not even yelling involved or immediately like, oh, you're in so much trouble, little boy. I did not like high school, okay? I don't know, scariest beings on the aisle are just detention guards. It's just funny.
That's new.
They kind of showed up after your last visit. They smell trouble, literally.
Uh-huh. Consequences of your actions.
Time to run for no particular reason.
You should really watch where you're going.
Uh-huh. He's so mean.
This must be your human? Looks like another witchling to me.
Dazzle. Ta-da!
No confetti this time?
A human.
I love that this voice broke.
She's here to authenticate your treasures.
Who's a real president now?
They can't know I lied, and they'll never make me president.
If you don't know anything about humans, first of all, why would you lie about that? And why do you want to be an expert about humans? Because he's just making fun of Gus at all points, right? But also, if you don't know anything about humans, why do you want to be president? The only shock on his face was that was an actual human and he's in trouble, or not actual interest in the human being there.
Huh? Ooh, Gus, I have you now.
Rip Perino, that took like a whole 30 seconds.
Ugh, I had this nightmare before.
I have to.
I should feel bad about dunking on one of our own members. I feel like doing this. Oh, my.
Another victory dance. I mean, little guy does have moves.
Whoa.
I really wonder what the parameters of trouble are for them to be able to smell it? Is it that she is a human, or do they smell the potential of trouble? Because she's not supposed to be there. So like her existence in the school is trouble. I know this is a kid show and there's probably no logic attached to it. But if this is like a D&D campaign, right? I always try to understand what drives the magic of a creature.
We gotta get to the club room.
Next time, you have to give me a full tour.
Yeah, next time.
Absolutely, next time.
It's the Abomination Professor. I should introduce myself. Apologize for the incident.
Wait, that Abomination has a different color than in the episode.
Remember me?
We suddenly have time for a full tour of Hexside.
She's learning, but in the wrong moments.
I want to enroll my human Luz at Hexside.
That's not a bad idea.
No good. Wait, really?
I think the student body could learn a lot from having such an exchange student.
Ah,
Before
More
I even
tea.
consider that, there's a lot to be answered for.
why is she being put upside down?
I heard all about that abomination incident.
Oh, I'm not talking about Luz.
Oh.
I'm talking about the trouble you caused when you were here,
Oh,
Eda.
that's her file. Wait, no, that's not just her file. That's everything she has done that's bad. Like, that's excluding her actual academic prestiges, which she probably doesn't have many of. Not that she is bad at magic and everything, because you can clearly see she is good. But schools work at parameters, standardized tests, and having to do it a certain way. And if you go outside the box, you simply do not get credits. I did not like high school.
Huh. I thought there'd be more.
Oh, it's a permanent record. That's okay.
This is where we play the sport.
The sport.
I hate this game!
I wonder if this is like an attempt at recreating a human sport and they're just vaguely putting together some things and adding a griffin of all things they could. But the way he said it, here's where you play the sport. It's like not the sport. Like the sport of our school, the sport of the island. No, it's just a fake the sport. Great. The guards are gonna be so busy with her today.
Ooh, what's in here?
The plant homeroom.
Oh! Oh, more teeth.
Willow, hey! Hi!
Uh-huh. She's so disappointed.
And this is where I spend my time. The illusion track homeroom.
Oh, that's great, actually. He doesn't just lose his face or like the appearance of it. He actually cannot breathe anymore because he doesn't have a mouth. So it's a good thing that there's a professor present, because that could have ended badly.
Wait, you're here? Who is that?
That's one of my illusions. Takes notes for me when I'm not
Oh, that's so
around.
smart. Wait, that means that his illusions aren't just like illusions. They actually have capability of thinking for themselves, albeit limited, like taking notes and just regurgitating information. Like what you hear, you write it down. That's not high level of intelligence, but the fact that they can move independently, that's really cool. And I feel like that's gonna be relevant somewhere in the series. Like, they're showing that for a reason.
He doesn't always do what he's told.
I mean, if it's an illusion based on him and sharing his character traits, then that makes sense, because he clearly loves breaking the rules too, or not listening to authority like he is currently.
Wow, Gus, you're good.
I moved up a couple grades.
Oh,
Time for the HAS meeting.
little wrist demon.
It is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you
The moonwalk, amazing.
Luz, the human.
Such showmanship.
She's horrifying.
Oh, they're so excited. That's adorable.
Will you inspect the items?
Stop! Don't make another move, human! I have something to say.
Uh-huh.
I'm new here at Hexside. Making friends has been hard, so I lied.
Wait.
They're all fakes.
Wait. I thought he was gonna do this whole thing, like pushing aside his items and like diverting the attention so nobody would ever look again at his items and realize that he was lying, being like, oh, but Luz is not supposed to be here. But he's actually being responsible? Okay. I was half expecting another episode where someone threw a temper tantrum because someone used Luz to their advantage, right? Like we saw that with Willow and Amity. I did not see this coming, not gonna lie.
I thought if I was important enough, people would like me.
I feel bad for him.
It's okay. You're only human.
Sort of.
You know what I mean.
Aren't alone. You have a place here in the HAS.
This is surprisingly wholesome.
Thanks, guys. I knew you'd understand.
You could have easily pulled out the wanted poster and like ruined everything and had the upper hand and demand respect using that way. But now he was just honest and opened up about his feelings and struggles, and now everyone has a more deep found and true respect for him for being honest about it. And now he can just be himself and let his guard down. That's actually the best way this could have gone.
I don't want to do this.
You'll need this
I was just gonna need...
to clean up all the hexed graffiti you left us.
Wait. This isn't from her school days. This is recent. Especially like the hoot part. I assume that she didn't get Hootie until after she graduated and got that house, right? Or imbued Hootie in the house. So she has actively gone back to Hexside just to deface the lockers. Oh, that's why it's hexed. The graffiti is intelligent in that case. Interesting. Mother, no! Who's Mother? Oh, Mother as in she is the mother of the graffiti. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Thank you for being so forgiving.
We've all been the new kid before.
Well, I just have one thing to say.
Oh, so he did snitch.
There she is!
I take everything nice I said about him back. Because this was a whole manipulative ploy. Now, everyone thinks he's nice. And because he was honest the first time, now they look bad for lying. Manipulative shit. Honestly, very on par for a 14-year-old boy, but that's...
Trouble.
The fact that they hadn't caught on until now.
No, it's fine. The ban's been lifted.
No.
Who's the liar now, Augustus?
Yeah. Now it comes out that he was lying.
Maybe I've been too hard on Gus. What trouble could they get into?
All the trouble?
Where are you taking me?
Detention.
That won't be so bad, right?
Oh, well, this is a witch detention. Again with the thief! But in a way, on an island full of horrors, I don't think regular human detention would actually work on witchlings. Like, half of the island is alive and tries to eat you. There's teeth everywhere. And you're gonna scare them into behaving by having to stay another hour after school. Doesn't sound that bad in comparison. So it makes sense that there is just gonna be some sort of creature with more teeth.
Boo-hoo. I want friends. No, I want power. And I want drama.
Oh, he is such a little shit.
So what are you gonna do?
Executive action.
Oh, I thought he was gonna punch him. Oh, we just pulled the fire alarm.
But I didn't pull the alarm. I demand justice.
No, he got himself caught.
Wait!
Well, it's one way to infiltrate detention, though, and save Luz.
Loose!
Gus, you said the ban was lifted.
She's hiding.
Well,
Oh, what's in there? Oh, what the fuck? That looks like one of those big pits in Star Wars and Dune. Both have them. Sarlacc pit? I don't remember which franchise that's from, but I know there's in either of them there's like a big toothy monster hiding in the sand,
I don't like sand.
opening up its mouth into a giant pit of teeth. There's so many teeth. Also, this doesn't feel like this is responsible with the kids in the pods. There's eyes inside of the mouth. I was playing up the whole eyes and teeth bit for the bit, right? There's eyes among the teeth. Gross. There's skeletons in there. People have died in there. This is a school.
There, the girls' changing room is
Little
ghost-free.
Are you ready to give up?
I don't know what that snarl, where that came from, but it sounded kind of cool. Like, can you do it again? Eda? Yes?
no, like this.
What?
Oh,
Gonna fire into ice?
wow! Friendship is the real magic.
Oh, so they're trying to combine their elements into a spell that has both in them, like turning fire into snow. So it combines their magic. Wait, no, someone already told me that the red coloring is not fire. It's something else. So I guess the friendship is just the friends we made along the way. I don't know. No.
They're just as bad as Luz. She'd love it here.
Yeah, she would.
All right, what's next?
Oh, he's enjoying this way too much. However, I do find it endearing that Eda is willing to put up with it just for the sake of Luz. Like, she is saying she doesn't have any parental instincts, but she does really care about Luz and is willing to deal with her own shit just to do what's best for Luz. And having your kid go to school is a great way to free up your own time, which I think Eda would need some personal space at some point, right?
How is this detention? This is a death sentence!
Yeah, that's a good question.
Believe it or not, at my old school, I was in detention plenty of times.
Yeah, no, it's not hard to believe.
So if you want to get out, you better do exactly what I say.
It's gonna get snatched.
We gotta...
Whoa! Ew! What the fuck? Wait, those tentacles are translucent. I thought it was water. I mean, it is impressive how quickly he got caught, though. That's I do have to say that. Like, he got cocky. Maybe the pit monster also can smell trouble and just catches the person trying to start a rebellion first.
You lied to me. Why? Being younger than everyone is hard.
Oh, so he is younger than the rest.
At the HAS, I can make sure no one would ever get left behind. I didn't want to lose that.
Oh,
I get it. I just wish you told me the truth.
that's very mature if you lose.
Let me make it up to you, Luz, by leaving no one behind.
And jumping in on purpose is crazy. Is he even more eyes at the bottom?
You will be a good student.
I will be a good student.
Brainwashing?
It didn't taste as bad as I thought it would.
I love that her teeth is like the first thing she thought of.
Oh, you're a witch. Do magic. I don't use magic. Human magic.
Corp. Okay, that's useful.
Am I a good student?
Am I a good boy?
This is part of the plan, right?
Or the illusion of a plan.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay, yeah, so this is what the independent doubles are good for. Because now they can help free everyone and be a diversion. I hate those worms. They're nightmare fuel.
We're gonna have to bust down the door.
I feel like that's gonna get you in even more trouble, but okay. Generally, escaping from detention is not the best choice you can make. Out of everything, I do not have personal experience with that, but I do have friends that regularly just left detention. It never helped because the detention either doubled or they had something that we call vierkant rooster, aka a square roster, square schedule, which means that instead of the hours that you usually have scheduled in, you are at school every day from 8 to 4. If you don't have to start until like 9:30, sucks to be you. You still have to be there at 8. If you're off at 2, sucks to be you. You have to be there until 4. This wasn't done that often, but there were like certain people that just wouldn't learn regardless. And for them, that was like actually needed. And in the end, from most of them, I did hear that they actually appreciated that they had to do that because you are allowed to do homework, right? So because they couldn't do anything, they had to like turn in their phone and just sit there. They did all their homework, caught up on their homework, and actually improved their grades. I'm just very happy I never had to do that because I would have gone insane spending extra time in school than I would have had to. But I do recognize it was a good tactic because you actually had to get into a lot of trouble and continued trouble over time to even get that. And sometimes you would only get it for like a couple days, but I've seen people had it for a week and then extend it to a second week. Oh boy. We're just gonna get the door in our face.
I washed off all the graffiti. We should be good.
It'll be very exciting to have a real human exchange student.
And you won't tell the Emperor's Coven about this, will you?
I'm the principal, not a stooge.
It's actually kind of reasonable, which unfortunately is gonna change in like a few seconds because Eda made up for all her troubles and they're gonna be witnesses of the newest trouble. Even though Luz did not even get into that trouble intentionally. She was fully believing that she was there legally. No, that's not the right word. She was allowed to be there. So the trouble she was in was not by her own doing. She fully thought she was allowed to be there. Oh boy. They broke down the entire door.
Eda?
Guess who got you into Hexside?
Oh boy.
Sorry, Principal Bump.
Oh.
Sir.
Oh, the worms look terrified.
Take your student and leave.
This is actually so unfair to Luz because, like I said, she was not there to make trouble. She fully thought she was allowed to be there. And like breaking out the punishment after you realize you were in the wrong and you weren't allowed to be there is like a separate thing. But she wasn't intending anything. She fully thought she was in the right. And now she has to pay the price. I really hope that Gus is gonna step up because Luz needs to be enrolled. She needs school. It's really clear that she needs school. Even if it's just to be somewhere for the day. I sound so old saying that because now I'm older, I realize that despite hating school and the way everything was taught to me, I did really need somewhere to be during the day because now I work from home and like I love doing what I do, right? But now I work from home and I'm home all the time. I do go crazy sometimes. So it's nice to be out of the house and I do kind of miss that, but I hated school passionately.
Come on, kid. Let's go.
Wait, don't play him loose.
Yay. Good, Gus.
I told her the ban was lifted.
Would you be willing to accept her punishment as your own?
Yes, I would.
Barring any more trouble, you shall officially be enrolled in Hexside School next semester.
Oh, let's go.
Hold on.
He's gonna need a mom's speech.
I'm only doing this because I have faith in you. You can learn a lot from the witches here. And maybe teach them some of that bad girl coven magic, too.
I didn't hear that.
Sometimes you need to do that as a teacher, just pretending you didn't hear something, because kids are just gonna be kids. They're gonna make trouble, and you cannot police everything. It's just gonna make you, your life, and the lives of the kids miserable. Like, allowing the kids to be kids is a really important thing. I feel like a lot of schools are missing. I'm gonna grow up to be just like Eda and be like, why should you go to school? It's an oppressive system. Go to school, though. Go and get your education. Go at least get your high school diploma. It will make the rest of your life a lot easier if you at least have that, and continue if you can. I wasn't, and I sometimes regret that, but my health and everything was just not allowing me. But get your education. It's really important. Go to school, kids. And if school's not really working out for you, at least here in the Netherlands, I had a bunch of options to make school life a bit easier for me. It was still far from ideal. I still hold a grudge to a bunch of teachers. I still hold a grudge to the school system. But I'm grateful that at least there were some options to that. So please get your education, kids.
As for you, I would be saying detention right now, but that seems to be out of order. So as of now, I'm removing you from the Human Appreciation Society.
Does that make me president?
Yes, I suppose you are.
Yes.
I mean, that could have gone a lot worse.
We have some paperwork to fill out.
Wait, I gotta do more stuff? You better enjoy this place, kid.
She still said that with a smile on her face.
Want to finish off that tour?
Yeah, let's go!
Oh, this is so wholesome.
Wait, take me. I'm your president.
Gus is technically no longer in the Human Appreciation Society, so he is not a president over any of them. If he was a student council president, then he would have had a point. But like, you're president, but not over him. So did you achieve what you wanted? Probably not. And now you're half conscious and everything, and partially brainwashed. Yeah, you deserve that.
Wow.
The
I was
reminiscing.
not exaggerating. You were a terrible student.
Something in me tells me that she takes pride on that. But she was a bit surprised to hear Luz say that. Oh man, this is great. What a great episode. And I feel like the show is like actually picking up now. Like, they set up a lot of the foundations for everything. They did a lot of character development and getting to know people and getting to know the Boiling Isles a little bit more. And now she's actually going to school. And this is where the plot starts plotting, right? And I think, what was it, like episode 12 or 14 that people are calling the Dana Terrace Event Horizon. That's coming up really soon because, well, the next one is episode 10. So like, it's literally only a few more episodes until the plot starts plotting and the lore starts loring, and I'm really excited for that. Oh, this is great. I'm really excited for her to go to school. Despite my hatred and disdain for the school system, I do like school-based stuff because it just brings out like a really dynamic setting, but also allows to explore a lot of the world building and really subtle stuff, especially in settings like this, where you have the reference for the human world because, well, we live in like the normal school system, and then how it changes because of this world, the way they're changing it to magic, but also the normal things like detention being different. And this is where the details shine, and I love it. This is also a reason why I love Wisteria Wand and Sword. It's an anime that's coming out right now. They're in the middle of season 2. It has a school system and like going up years and everything. And they're actually being taught stuff. And it's just such a good fantasy and magic like school system that I've kind of been looking for ever since, well, the other magical school system thing became really clear it was not that wholesome as it looked like. I'm not gonna say the name because I'm not gonna give that person that power over me. Trans rights matter, by the way. But I've kind of been looking for it in the past 6 years? 7 years? And with Owl House, I feel like I'm finding it. With Story, I'm kind of finding it. My Hero Academia, and ironically, disappointed me in that way because the whole school part kind of derailed rather quickly with Avengers level threats. So to the point that like at some point they went up to the second year and I was like, only a year passed? All that happened in only a single year? That was just impressive to me. I had really hoped that we would see year to year for My Hero Academia. But I guess we can't all get what we want, right? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Check out my Patreon for the extended version of this episode and extended version of other episodes. And if you want to check out what an extended version feels like, episode 1 is free. And also check out my Discord. We have different channels for shows that I'm watching and reacting to, for people to discuss and share theories. We have one for Owl House. There's a spoiler thing in mandate for everything past the episode that I'm at, though. Don't spoil. But everyone's really good at that, or like they're like, Essie, don't look, and then they spoiler tag it, and it's really fun. I really love hanging out with the community in that way and just talking about the show outside of the comment section and outside of these videos, and it's just giving me a lot of joy. Anyway, again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.